Alright, this is topic 5.1, work done by electric fields. And I have an electron initially at rest that is accelerated through a potential difference of 2000 volts. And I want to know the final speed of the electron. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with an equation at 5.1 here. And I'm going to take a look at my equation is I'm going to say that, well, isn't voltage equal to the work done per unit charge? Make that a better Q. Let me just erase it. Alright, make this a better Q, and then we can move on. Alright, and so now what? How do I find the work and with the speed? Well, we have this very important theorem in physics, and this is one you need to memorize to pass the IB exam because it comes up in topic 2 and a few other topics throughout the exam. Is they're going to ask you, do you know the work energy theorem? And that work energy theorem is going to be equal to the fact that the work done on any object is equal to its change in kinetic energy. Alright, and so wouldn't the change in kinetic energy be equal to 1/2 m times delta v squared? And delta v is simply 1/2 m times v final minus v initial squared. However, this is daunting, but I know that it starts at rest. So v naught equals 0. So work equals 1/2 mv final squared. But what is the work? Well, going back to my lovely equation over here, I get that the work done is simply the voltage times the charge. And I'm going to write it as Q times V because that looks more aesthetically pleasing, but it's mathematics, it doesn't really matter. So now I can connect my two equations. I have QV, Q times the voltage equals 1/2 mass times final velocity squared. So I'm going to solve for final velocity. I get this nice equation here that basically says that the final velocity equals the square root of 2 times the charge times the velocity over the mass. And so I'm going to go ahead and plug in my numbers here. Well, this equals 2 times the charge. It's electron, so it has an elementary charge of 1.6 times 10 to the minus 19 coulombs. And the voltage is 2000 volts. Divided by the mass of electron is 9.11 times 10 to the minus 31. If you don't have it memorized, don't panic. This is in your data booklet, but by the time you get through all the topics, especially topics like topic 7, you will have the mass of the electron memorized. I guarantee it. Alright, doing the math here, taking the square root of all this, you get a nice velocity of v final equaling 2.65 times 10 to the 7th meters per second. And so let's go ahead and just highlight that really quick. This is the work done by an electric field.